So we really rolled our sleeves up along with a great team of department heads and managers that brought in some outside help. The State Department of Local Services participated, and we really straightened things out, righted the ship financially, which, much of which caused the tax burden increase of last fall. It's funny when you talk to people and they ask you about the tax situation. My first budget was a $5 million cut, essentially level service from the previous year. And the taxes had to go up because of all those issues that we had on our plate that was left behind. So we dealt with that, we hit it head on, we straightened it out, and then of course the economy has gone, I don't want to say down the chute, but certainly has created some more challenges for government. And so it's been a busy 18 months dealing with the financials challenges at hand. At the same time, trying to recognize we just can't stand still and hopefully get through everything. We are moving forward with some other programs. I mean, we're looking forward to getting the senior center finished up within the next month. We continue to look for efficiencies, but at the same time, we've got to continue to move the city forward. Marymount Park will be hopefully June 5th, Friday night, June 5th. We're going to dedicate the new fountain. I think that's going to be a nice statement piece on Hancock Street, long time coming. Obviously the downtown we've been working very, very hard on, and we've had some 18 community meetings. I've been at every one of them, listening to folks' comments, suggestions, critiques on what we put out there for the downtown. So I tell you, there aren't enough hours in the day right now. It's been a real busy full 18 months. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a doom and gloom guy. We obviously think that this city has a great future, that we're in good shape, we're in solid footing. I also recognize we have problems, and that's why we cut more than $4 million out of this budget. It's lean. We're going to continue to be lean. We're going to continue to squeeze, recognizing that next year is going to be challenging. And that's why this year I did not make any assumptions, as some communities have, of putting in the hotel, the telecom, whatever potential local option taxes may be. None of that is calculated for this budget. Should the city decide to look at some of those down the road for next year, maybe that helps us get over the hump next year.
What would you say were your major accomplishments? I mean, would you go back to those three: GIC, wage freeze, and
Trash contract.
The trash contract?
Okay.
Or do you see those as your top three, or are
I
you
think
looking just at your fiscal?
Those are the fiscal areas I think that I'm most proud of in these difficult times, trying to make ends meet, trying to be more efficient. Those clearly are my top three, and all three of those really takes a spirit of cooperation. That can't just happen by ordering something to happen. You got to bring people to the table, treat them with respect, and hammer out an agreement. And we were successful in those areas. So, well, we continue to work on other issues. I expect next month to submit the task force recommendations and all the zoning changes. Our wind committee worked very hard, and we now have a wind ordinance that the city will be using as kind of the framework as we go forward for wind turbine use in the future, which is happening rather quickly. We continued, and talked a little bit about the downtown. There's been a lot of effort and time spent on the downtown project. I'm not one to toot my horn. I'm merely taking all those tools that are here, picking up the ball and run with it. And I think we've made tremendous progress in a year and a half.